Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So today I thought I'd do a little how-to video, how to solder on Traxxas connectors. For the purpose of this video, I just grabbed some wire. I have some solder here. This is rosin core. I have my soldering iron. This is an Amazon $7 special. I have a little bit of flux here. I have two pieces of Traxxas fuel tube. This comes as a long tube. I just cut it down into little pieces so I can use these nice and easy. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this in a minute. I have my helping hands. These are little clips. They clip on the wires on whatever you're trying to solder, hold things together, help you prevent from burning your fingers, and gives you a nice anchor, something to hold the piece that you're trying to solder down. And last but not least, I have the Traxxas plugs. Now this is the old style plug. It's got the two posts and it's got the old style connector. It's not the smart plug. So with these, you just got to be careful that you're plugging them in the right way. For your posts are going to be the same. For positive and negative, the post would be the same. And they simply slide into this plastic piece once you get everything soldered up. Now these can be very tricky to solder. You basically have to get solder on this very end here, and you really can't go any further than the little grooves that pop out here. So all your solder has to remain at the tip of the post. So that's where the fuel tube comes in. What you're going to do is you're going to slide this fuel tube up to where the little notches pop out, and that'll help you keep the solder from going down too far. Alright, so my soldering iron is warmed up. Got the post ready. Now I'm going to just go ahead and put a little bit of solder onto the end here. You can add a little flux first if you'd like, and then you can just add on the solder. When I do this, there's some grooved ends. One side is smooth, one side has grooves. You want to put the solder onto the grooved side. A couple tips while doing this: anytime you solder, make sure you have plenty of ventilation. You do not want to breathe in basically lead. And be extremely careful because you're working with a very hot soldering iron and hot metal. Alright, so now that I have solder onto the post, I'm going to go ahead, get my wire. I'm going to strip back just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. This way I can get this soldered onto the post. Alright, so now I have the wire exposed. I'm going to just go ahead, add a little flux to this, and also put some solder on. It's called pre-tinning. Alright, now that the wire and the post are tinned up, I can go ahead and just get them soldered on. Alright, so everything's soldered on. I can pull off the fuel tube, and one side is done. I'm going to do the same exact process for the other side for the negative. Okay, so now that both sides are soldered on, I can just go ahead and slide on the plastic cover. And with the plastic piece slid on, it'll look just like this. Now the plastic piece is not easy to get on. You might have to use a screwdriver, kind of push the post from the back side and push them through. The negative went through pretty good for me, but the positive side, a little tricky. So I had to use that screwdriver. Poke it through. Alright guys, so that's about it. Pretty straightforward. It's not very easy. It does take practice. These are very hard connectors to solder together. I always found with these, the less solder you can use, the better. I'm also not the best solderer, but this is the way I've been doing it for a while now, and I've never had any problems. So if you have any questions, if I can help you out with anything, please post your comments, questions below. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. I'll see y'all soon.